Hello, 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 beautiful women of God. It is me, Maritza, your certified Christian life coach. For those of you all who don't know me, again, my name is Maritza George, and I'm a certified Christian life coach. In his coach, I'm double certified. I assist single Christian women of color who desire marriage with developing strategies to better position themselves while they are in waiting. I also teach them how to become that Proverb 31 woman, as well as married women. I assist married women as well, y'all, who desire a better marriage or a more meaningful and fulfilling marriage with putting together strategies so that they can have that as well. And we are on day 2 of our 31 days of manifesting my man. And so I wanted to come on here live within the group so that you all would have I know I go on Clubhouse as well, but I also wanted to have a video available for those of you guys who may be more visual, right? And may do a little bit better with a video. So day two, we are going to be discussing the myth or the lie that there are no more good men left out there. So again, the lie, the myth is, ladies, that there are no more good men out there. That is an untruth. There are plenty of good men out there. It is just super important that you position yourself so that you can be found. So just a little bit of background on it, and then we are going to move into a time period that I allow for journaling, and then we are going to say our manifestation for the evening. Okay, so sisters, it is time. It is very important for you to get your head in the right space, get your thoughts in the right space, and constantly telling yourself that there are no more good men out there because they are either all married or they're gay is an untruth. And having that mind frame will put you in a certain mindset that extends past just that type of thought. You will start to live out certain things as well because you're thinking like that, right? In your mind, you're literally telling yourself it doesn't matter. I shouldn't put any effort into it because why? Why put any effort into it if there isn't going to be any man that sees it anyway, or that acknowledges it anyway, or that tries to date me anyway? And so it's really important for you, as we discussed in day 1, for you to get your mind in the right place and to start to believe again. Because a lot of you all have stopped believing because of maybe a bad relationship that you came out of, or a bad relationship that you were severely hurt in and that you are having a hard time healing from, and you have kind of made that decision, I'm not going here anymore, I give up, I'm not doing this anymore. And you have started telling yourself things like the myth that there are no more good men out there, because that makes you feel better about not getting out there and dating and taking the chances. So one of the things, one of the main excuses I have here that women use this particular myth for is because they want to settle. So there are some women who are in relationships that know that they should not be in that relationship because he is either not a good man, right? Or he is a very good man, but he does not want marriage and you do. And those are the same type of situation for you. You have to remember, right? Because if you're looking for marriage and he is not, then he is not for you. So some of the reasons why women tell themselves this myth, this lie that there are no good men left, is because they want to sit in a relationship that is not any good for them, either because he is not a good man or because he does not want marriage. So therefore, he is not what you need because you are looking for marriage. And either you are saying this because you are starting to believe this lie for yourself, to yourself, and repeat it to yourself because you want to stay with him, because you rather settle and have someone than have exactly what you want, but risk the chance of not getting it at all. Let me say that again because I said that a little jacked up. You rather settle for him than risk the chance that you won't find or you won't be found by your Boaz or your Mr. Right. So what you do is you start telling yourself things like there are no good men out there, or or all of them are either married or gay, there ain't none out there, girl, it's crazy out here, I done heard it all. And there are good men out there. You just have to stop settling for the ones who are fulfilling certain things but not what you need in the area of marriage. So again, this is the furthest thing from the truth, sisters, and I have some notes here, so I apologize for looking down. What you have to start exploring, and I talk about this often, and it's really important for you to open up to this, is have you explored dating outside of your comfort zone in your environment? Because there are so many women who only date within certain neighborhoods, like the neighborhood they grew up in, certain groups of people, certain states, right? Certain countries, or they won't date in a particular way because it is unfamiliar to them. So, for example, you have a friend that is married, and her husband has a best friend who is looking to be married, but he hasn't found the right person yet. And they think that you guys would be an amazing fit, but you are refusing to even go on the date because you don't do blind dates. Like, I don't know him, and even though you guys know him, I don't do blind dates. And so are you doing that? Are you doing things? And that's one example of what I'm trying to get across, that you have got to open yourself up to safely dating in other ways and exploring other avenues, other locations. Like, there are some people that I know that have only ever dated in the neighborhood that we grew up in, never dated outside of that neighborhood. They don't know. And so if the person wasn't from that neighborhood, they didn't date them. Dating somebody from another town, and God forbid another state, is unheard of. So if you have that type of mindset, of course there's not going to be any good men left, right? Of course. You have got to expand your thinking and expand what you are willing to do. Expand your comfort zone. Like, step outside of your comfort zone is what I mean to say, and be safely explorative, and allow yourself to see what is out there, and to be able to experience the different men that are available out there. A lot of you all don't even know what you want or don't want in a man, and you are just simply dating somebody because they're a nice person. You don't know if they meet your needs, wants, or non-negotiables, none of that. You're just happy that there's a relationship. And that's part of the problem, right? What's supposed to be happening is you're supposed to be dating, and we'll go more into that later. That is for another day. But for now, my sisters, I need for you to spend some time on with day two's assignment, journaling assignment, is I need for you to spend some time journaling on what areas are you willing to come outside of your comfort zone in terms of dating. What are you willing to do that's different, that is safely different for you, so that you are able to meet different men and see what they are all about. And that doesn't mean you have to be all out there doing wild stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying that you have got to come from outside of your comfort zone and outside of your neighborhood. Lots of us are just dating right inside, well, not us anymore because I'm married, right? But imagine I would have never met my husband if I would not have allowed myself to date outside of what my outside of my neighborhood, because my husband was not from my neighborhood. I would have never ever met him. I would have kept him at a professional distance. So it's really important for you to understand that some of the reason why you may not have met your Boaz or your Mr. Right, some of the reasons why he may not have manifested is because of environment, location, and thinking about your location and the process of dating and what dating looks like. All of that goes together, even though it seems like it would not. It all goes together. So sisters, you are focusing on today journaling about what have you done. I want you to also write about and journal about in the past, this is what I have done as it pertains to dating. These are the types of men I've dated. These are the locations. You know, I've dated men from my neighborhood. I've dated men that I've met at just places like this. I was uncomfortable with dating men like this. And I am willing to explore A, B, C, and D. These are the things that I want you to work on in your journaling for day 2 of 31 days of manifesting your man. In our manifestation that we are going to say 5 times here, and that you are going to write down and you are going to say daily for yourself, is as follows. The world is full of great men waiting for me to get in position to be found. I repeat, the world is full of great men waiting for me to get in position to be found. Number 3, the world is full of great men waiting for me to get in position to be found. 4, the world is full of great men waiting for me to get in position to be found. And 5, the world is full of great men waiting for me to get in position to be found. Well, my beautiful sisters, that is it for this evening. That is day 2 of manifesting my man. If you have any questions, you can send them to me in a message, or you can put them inside of the comments of this video, and I will do my best to answer them for you. I will see you back here tomorrow for day 3 of manifesting our man. And love you guys with the love of the Lord. And I pray that you do the work and that this has been a blessing for you. Bye-bye.